another meeting that I have to attend after this.
Okay, I'm so sorry. Can I give me 5 minutes and I will be come back, okay?
Sure.
Thank you.
So today's meeting will be a little short, and I'll explain why further into the meeting. Just a quick question. Which one would you rather have as weather? Would you rather it be rainy, sunny, or like cold and snowy?
I would rather have sunny weather because it's very fine for my emotional and psych, psych psychology feeling, psycho feeling. Can you understand me, right?
Yes, I can. Yeah, I would probably have to choose sunny. Only because where I live, it's mostly sunny. We really don't have like a lot of cold weather. The only time we do have cold weather is like if it's um winter time, like about a month or two ago, we had pretty cold weather. And it was pretty bad. It was like in the 30s, the 20s. The roads were
Oh my
icy. So
god. Oh my
yeah,
god.
so when
That's
we
true.
have cold fronts, sometimes it'll be like, yeah, it won't be as bad, and then other times it's terrible. So oh, I got a little. Okay, so today's agenda, we'll have a conversation. I know you said that you wanted to start having conversations rather than lessons to help you with your communication skills. So we'll have a conversation, then we'll have our wrap up, and then we will schedule our next meeting.
Okay.
So I figured that our first conversation could just be like about school and classes, because it's still school time. Summer's almost here, so I figured, we could talk about school and our classes that we're taking.
Can you repeat, please?
Oh yeah. I had said that I figured our first conversation could be about like school and classes.
Hmm. Okay. So I will be first, right?
Yeah, if you want to.
Okay. Well, my classes I have um tomorrow I have 4 classes. First, it's psych, um, general psychology. The second one, it's lecture about physical plus psychology, like features in our body, in our mind. It's understandable for you or not?
No, you're good. I can understand you.
Okay, thank you. That's super awesome. Super awesome. Так, подождите. And the third one, it's information. Information. 1 second. I don't know how to spell it correctly. Like uh, information in math, like it's math classes, but in computer. Like I know how to explain this math, but in computer, not in the copybook.
Oh,
2 classes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh. This is my. I had this. I hate this classes because it's horrible, and I just. Phew. So it's for the. That was for. What's for the Monday. And yours on Monday. I'm interested. I'm interested.
Yeah. Um, well, this week I'm actually on spring break, so I don't have classes tomorrow.
Oh.
However, usually when I do have classes, I'll start like usually I start with my medical terminology class,
Oh my
which is a
god.
lot of like the terminology for the medical field. And then after that, I usually do my anatomy and physiology course. And then I just go from there. And then I go on to English and economics, music appreciation, creative writing. And I usually finish last with psychology. So yeah, but this week I'm on spring break, so I don't have any classes or schoolwork that I have to do. So that's pretty fun. But um, that's usually how I start my day, and then usually Mondays I just have economics, and then Tuesdays and Thursdays I'll have psychology, medical terminology, anatomy and physiology,
Mm.
and then psychology or English. I had already said psychology, English. And then Wednesdays I just have English and economics. Thursday's schedule is the same as Tuesday, and then Friday I'll have music appreciation and creative writing. So
Wow.
it's the classes are pretty easy. I would probably have to say my hardest class would be anatomy and physiology, only because it goes like more into depth on like the body and like the movements and the health field. So it's a little bit harder than the other health classes.
Mhm.
But at least I'm able to understand it.
So you wanna be doctor, medical doctor, or
Oh
it's
no,
school classes? And
it's just like a school elective, like for fun, that I'm doing.
ah,
Because I'm still a senior in high school, so I don't graduate until
ah,
May.
okay, I understand.
So, but next year, or not next year, but in August, I start college, and I'll be going for early education, and then I'm gonna minor in theater.
Minor, minor.
Yeah. So let me type it: minor
Uh-huh.
in theater arts, and then I'm gonna major
Wow.
in early education.
Oh my god. If I understand what does it mean major early education, but it's whenever. But theater arts is very cool and interesting because I like acting and I do this. I have to well, I have acting classes and it's like actor for actors acting skills, and it's I love it, so it's really interesting.
Oh wow, that's pretty cool. I never knew you were doing acting classes.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes, I'm going for that. Early education, it's basically just like here, let me search up a description for you. That way, because I really don't know how to explain it. Early education. It's pretty fun. So,
It's like
okay.
baccalaureate maybe. Wait, hold
Yeah,
on.
so it's right here, but I could also read it. So early
Baccalaureate.
education is also known as a nursery education. It focuses basically on teaching from birth to like around the age of 8. And they basically just emphasize their social, emotional, cognitive, and physical development. And then I'll get prepared for like a lifetime of learning and stuff like that. So I'll be able, with that degree, I could teach basically from early childhood education through
Hmm.
6th grade. So I'll be able to teach that.
Oh, that's cool. So you you wanna be the teacher. You wanna be the teacher.
Yeah, I
Oh,
want to be a teacher for like
now I
the
understand.
early. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's pretty
that's
fun.
really
I'm excited
cool.
for that.
It's interesting.
That's one of the main things why I did engine, so it could also help me out with that because one, my favorite
Hmm.
subject is English, but also because I figured, teaching others and how
Yeah,
to learn it, how to speak it would be perfect for that.
yeah, I agree. It's really cool for you, and you're doing well, actually. So I think you will be a very cool and great teacher.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, what's next? School classes. I don't know. What else? What else to?
Do you like you're majoring in psychology, right?
Yeah,
What would you say is like your least favorite class from that?
least favorite class. For this semester, my least. I think it's 1 second, and I tell you correctly in English.
No worries.
Psychophysiology.
Oh
Okay,
wow.
psychophysiology, and that's because the teacher. Uh, she terrible. She's terrible. I don't know. It's the most boring classes and lectures. So I hate it. But it's just because mm, just
That's funny.
just because the teacher. Oh my god. I don't know if I correctly answer correctly to you. You understand me or not?
Yes, I do.
Okay, super, super. But for hard skills, it's very interesting and useful class. And I have to study this class, but the teacher is oh my god, it's like a piece of shit. I'm sorry for that, but yeah.
No, it's
So
fine. No worries.
yeah,
I get you. Last year, I had a history teacher, and history is not my favorite subject. I'm just not great with history. I would have to have like I could understand history, but I have to have a great teacher for it. I have to have a good teacher that's gonna explain everything in detail. And last year, I had a history teacher that it wasn't that he was bad at the subject. It was just that his voice. He had one of those voices that could make you fall asleep
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah. I
so I
totally.
wasn't yeah, so I wasn't engaged in the class all the time. So I was always like falling asleep while he was talking and I would catch myself because I would almost like slam my head on the desk. So I would catch myself from falling asleep. But it always would happen. And so when it came to the state testing at the end of the year, I was so confused. Thank God I passed. I passed the test, but I was so confused because I just didn't understand anything from that class, and that's because I studied really hard, like before the test, and I still did not understand anything. It was so hard. Just maintain all the content we learned that year.
I understood. And also, I want to add a little detail that this person, this teacher, uh, said that if anybody in class miss this class, so you have to pass 15 pages of material.
Oh, wow, that's a lot.
The she's like a really piece of shit. Yeah, so it's very uncomfortable and very, I don't know how to say it. Like, uh, it seems like I have a lot of time and everything what I have to do is pass 15 pages. Like it's very weird. So that's because як там, psychophysiology. Oh, psychophysiology. It's my the least favorite subject.
Yeah, that's crazy. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, yeah.
That's really crazy.
I know. It's okay.
Wow. Well, that was crazy. Um, I had thought about doing psychology as a major, but I decided not to. Only because I'm doing psychology this year as a class. And it's interesting. It's just a lot of information that you have to like, you know, maintain. Um,
Mhm.
because we have a lot of readings and then we also have videos. And my teacher, the good thing is she's really nice. So she gave us the option to either watch the videos or do the readings, and I watched the videos because I learned more with like videos and practice questions and actual learning from the teacher rather than readings. I can't stand the readings because it's just so much information that you have to maintain, and then a lot of those readings are like going to be on your quizzes and stuff. I focus more when it comes to like verbal communication rather than on paper.
Mhm.
But that's just me. I know some people are different. Like I have a friend, they learn better from like readings and stuff like that, but that's just not me.
Mhm. Yeah.
But yeah, so this conversation was fun. So we'll go ahead and move on to our wrap up. So our wrap up, I did want to explain to you something. So I do have optional office hours now. However, they're not from 1 to 2 or from 1 to 1:30. It's from 2 to 2:30. So basically, what these are is they are optional. They aren't required. You don't have to attend them. But it is just a meeting where you could come in if you have any questions. If you want extra learning, you could stop by. I'll be in there for 30 minutes. So if you want to, you can. Also, I realized that last Sunday I scheduled the meeting for an hour earlier than what we usually have it at. So that was my fault. I was wondering what had happened, and it was because I had scheduled it for an hour earlier. Um,
Mhm.
so overdue activities, you've caught up on them. You have none, so good job. As always, if you have any questions, you can contact me through email. You have my Instagram. And then quote of the day is don't let yesterday use up too much of today. I figured that it's like a great quote. It's something I always remember, especially when I've had a bad day. I always remember there's always tomorrow, and I just can't think about everything that happened today. So I always try to think about everything that happened today. then we'll move on. So next, last but not least, we'll schedule our meeting. So our next meeting will be next Sunday, March 23rd. We'll have another conversation about our dream vacation. So I'm
Wow.
really excited about it. So if you have no questions, then you're free to go. If you want to stop by office hours at in like 20 minutes, then you can.
Okay, thank you for the lesson so much. Today it will be really awesome, and for my speaking skills, it's very useful uh, to have conversation with native speaker, and thank you for that. So have a great day or evening. I don't know. Bye.
Bye. You have a great day.